Hi, Linda from Sharmakaya on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. Enjoy the sunshine, the fresh breeze. It's good for the soul, good for the smile. Everybody seems to be very happy today. All right, I'm glad to talk to you about alternative medicine, not the different types or approaches, but the different ways to choose somebody that is convenient for us or an approach that is convenient for us. You know, among the light workers, as we like to call ourselves, there are different intensities of light workers. I always say that light goes from being a two watt light bulb, a Christmas light bulb we put in a tree, to 2000 watt neon that we see sometimes in big outside shows. So light comes in different watts, different voltages for different reasons. Um, Somebody that's been living all their life in the darkness, in the lower vibrations, somebody that's been, a drug addict, an alcoholic, prostitution, somebody that's been battered or abused, raped, somebody that has cancer. All these conditions, environmental conditions, affect the person, and the person is in a lower vibration and will attract negativity towards them. Therefore, it's very important for these people to have light workers that are bright, but maybe not in the full light, in the sense of brightness. Because if you would put them under a huge bright white light, they couldn't see the light. They would flinch, they would close their eyes, and they would remain in the dark. Whereas if you put them in a light that is not as shiny, not as hard for the eyes, they will acclimate themselves to this light, and from then on they will go higher and higher and higher in vibration and in light. So enlightenment is very personal, and one must always respect the speed that you personally need to go with. It can be fast, it can be slow, but it is personal to you, and respect yourself. I'm sorry, never say, oh my God, I should be at this level and I'm only at this level. There's no good or bad level, and all these hierarchy words like levels and higher, lower, um, they're all human words. They're all man-made vocabulary. Energy is energy. Vibration comes from the heart, from the soul. Yet your experiences are human, and they may have more density, less light, and light being light like a feather. Instead, they are dense and heavy. So take it in that fashion if possible.
Madame Claire, vous demandez que le live soit en français. Les mercredis sont en anglais et les vendredis sont en français. C'est pour ça que Linda vous parle en anglais en ce moment. Fait que juste, si vous voulez en français, juste nous suivre les vendredis vers l'heure de 1 heure pour avoir les vidéos live en français. Une petite parenthèse, désolée. Go ahead, continue.
All right. It's very important that when you meet somebody or you're searching for some kind of approach to help you in your inner healing, that you find something that you're comfortable with, something that you grasp, that you can understand. So if you want, if you're a novice and you don't know anything about energy, I would say start by going to meditations or doing yoga or qigong, something that will center your body, and you will realize what it means to be centered, to have your energy flowing up and down and emanating all around you. If you're a bit familiar and you're ready to feel the energy circulate through your body, Reiki is a beautiful approach. If you need to have a physical contact and to feel the pressure, well, acupressure is good, massage is good. Therapeutic touch is wonderful. Sifa is also a different approach. There are so many approaches. And then when you realize what you want, acupuncture or a homeopath, an osteopath, that works also with energy. Then you need to choose the therapist. So you choose the profession you want, that you believe will be good for you. And then you need to click with the person that represents and gives this treatment. If you don't like the person's face, don't go there. If you don't like her tone of voice, don't go there. You need to feel safe, secure, because when we work in energy, the more you abandon yourself, the more the therapist can connect to your energy, to your inner state of mind and being. And from then on, we will receive messages, get answers, open doors for you to become aware of what triggers negative behavior within yourself and what triggers love and healing within yourself. So it's important to choose an approach that you feel comfortable with, a person that you can feel secure and safe with. If you need to have proof that they're viable, you can ask to see their diplomas. Most therapists, when they belong to an organization to cover insurances, is because they have a certain number of hours and they've been to reputable schools. So that's one form of credibility. And don't be afraid or shy to ask and say, I'd like to know what you've done and I'd like to see proof, and do you give insurance? And all these things are normal, because there's a lot of charlatans, people that say they do so many things and deep down they don't. And you know, light workers, like everybody else, are human beings, so some of them are in their ego, spiritual ego. Not everybody is in a grounded, balanced, harmonious energy. When you're a therapist, you need to work from your heart, being of service to the higher realms, a channel to receive that energy and to give it to somebody in need. What they do with that energy has no bearing on you. If they heal, it's not your fault. If they get sick, it's not your fault. It always comes back to the person being responsible for her reactions and her integration and how she deals with the situation. A good therapist always makes that very clear to the client. We are not healers. We use the word healers and healing, but we are not healers or healing. The person became sick through their frame of mind, their way of thinking, through their culture, their environment, all the implants that have been put in their brain. So if the healing goes through that, to eliminate one layer and upon one layer, to go down and see the light and the wisdom that they have within themselves. All the answers are within ourselves. The therapist is a channel, and a channel must be clean, fluid, and full of light. If a channel is in her ego, in her need for money, there will be bumps, there will be knots, things will not go through completely. To have proper energetic channeling, you need to be at the right place with the right intention among the right people. So please take into consideration these things, because people that are light workers and that are humble and in their, I won't say a job, in their vocation, are in gratitude and are deserving of having clients that respect them as well as we respect you. So we need to cleanse our world of all these charlatans and keep the people that are light workers from, like I said, people that work in lower realms all the way to the higher realms. We need that variety, because people are at different stages in their lives at different times. We all live different experiences. You can be born rich and have a good life, and have a bad marriage and lose a child, become paralyzed, have many things happen to you. So it doesn't mean that because when you're young, you're happy, you're rich, you don't think about anything, you're always happy with and share with all the people around you, that you won't go down in your vibrations if bad things happen to you. Human nature is like that. And it doesn't mean because you were born for a small loaf of bread, like these Quebecers always think, that you will always be poor. Everybody's allowed to have abundance in all its forms. So on this note, I wish you clear mind, peace inside of yourselves, and may you find your shining light that will help you to evolve and to heal and to emanate so that you can, in return, help and heal others around you. So I wish you a good day, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Thanks for stopping by, I think I'll say. Bye-bye.